Well, I'm here at Acme Aerodrome, and I'm back. Unfortunately, Kelly cannot be with me today, but hope you guys enjoy this video series because today I'm heading to Oshkosh with Acme Aero. I'm here a little early. As you can see, there's nobody here. But in a few moments, we're going to be getting these airplanes out, and we're going to be heading to Oshkosh. So follow along on this series. So we start in Little Mountains. It's Acme Aerodrome. Their home headquarters. I became really good friends with Matt McSwain, the owner of Acme Aero, and his whole team. And so Matt and I decided to fly up to Oshkosh. He flies up every year. This is my first in a Carbon Cup. I have flown up 3 or 4 times in my Baron, which is about a 3-hour flight. This took us about 8 hours to get up there. So this was quite different than what I was expecting. So right now it's showing 11.5 an hour. Yeah. All right, 155 miles on this leg. So this is our third or fourth leg?
This would be our third.
Here,
I don't count that off for fuel.
the early one?
Yeah.
I agree.
So Ross, if somebody wants to take flying lessons
Over at Acme.
how do they contact you? Through Acme's website, there's a flight training tab on their website, and that'll get you directly in touch with me, or through tachaero.com.
Hey, good, because I get a lot of people asking me how you know how to direct them.
Awesome. Yeah, we would love to have them over at Acme Aerodrome.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know where that is, it's just over by Lake Norland, out of north of Charlotte. So if you're in the area or in find a bush plane, contact Ross and Acme Aero, or as you said, your affiliates.
Yeah, Tac Aero.
Looks like it'd almost be a rock.
I was looking at him like, ooh, that would be so nice.
Yeah. He's got like,
A couple different runways.
it's almost like it's Arkansas.
Yeah, exactly.
I sent a text to Corey Robin, and he said, you got out of the weather.
Here we go.
We're on a group chat. I think there's like 30 of us on it. Everybody meeting up at, coming through the mountains today was a trip for me. That was the first. I mean,
Yeah, that route through the mountains is honestly the easiest way to get through without having to go over.
yeah, but it's also intimidating if you've never done something like that.
It is.
When you're flying, right over, one, below the deck of clouds, and two, we're up through the mountains. It's pretty interesting. It was beautiful. Pretty cool to see.
It's awesome. It's a little intimidating at first, but we're in a bush plane, so
Well, if you're not used to doing it,
yeah.
and if you get in regular general aviation airplanes, and you get into, a Baron, for example, it's a little intimidating. Sometimes I feel like these little bush planes are harder to fly.
They can get to be a handful.
Yeah. You gotta respect a bush plane compared, all general aviation, but, these are not just, you can't just jump up a Baron and jump in one of these and expect that you're gonna fly. Because what I learned on this airplane when I got it was my stick and rudder skills were horrible. In the Baron, you never use the rudder hardly. When you're in the air, you take off, you got your GPS coupled to the autopilot.
Yeah,
It's heavy with the twin, so I really hardly ever have to use rudder pedals. So getting in this airplane, taking off, I get used to right rudder. It's a different animal, different beast, I guess.
yeah. With both of your airplanes being opposite ends of the spectrum, you really have to keep your proficiency up in both.
You really do. And as you just said, this is slow, and you can get this so slow that, and you can really get comfortable with it. Actually, obviously Ross is a lot more comfortable than I am, but you can get these. The ground speed so slow, it's just unreal. And then obviously in a Baron, 5,800 pound airplane, you got to keep the speed up in it.
That works. Yeah, well, yeah, perfect.
That's the only actually amendment to that. Just go ahead and enter the left base for 28. The Warriors on about a half-mile final. Runway 28, clear to land. The winds are 340 at 9.
Left base 28, clear to land 28, nice airline flight.
Oh yeah.
How long?
Oh, this is pretty good. Just this angle you got going on here.
Just landed in Capital City. We're in Kentucky. Beautiful place. The weather's much nicer now. So we're both fueling up, and then we're gonna head to our next stop. Not sure where that is yet, quite. But looks like we got about 400 miles, 350 miles to go to Oshkosh. Actually, we're going up to the ramp party tonight, so it's Friday. So we got about 350 to 400 miles to go. In North Carolina, we double checked everything, refueled up to get us to our next stop because we wanted that 2-hour window to get us over the mountains. This is what our plan was.
There we go. 29. Hell, it doesn't matter. It's so damn calm. I just take off 1-1. Got a ton of runway this way. Yeah, you gotta get below 23 to get to the airport anyway.
The ceiling kept coming down on us and we had to turn back. We ran out of visibility and we had a window to turn back. These airplanes are VFR airplanes. I am IFR certified. I don't fly in the clouds in this airplane.
We actually started, we made 12 hours ago.
And we're shooting for runway 28.
13 hours ago. Oh yeah, wow. Long day, we haven't really accomplished a lot of playing.
We turned around, we landed in Tennessee, and then we actually had to wait a couple hours for the weather to lift. But that was unforecasted, and you never know as you're traveling. And so we were trying to be at the ramp on Friday night, the night before Oshkosh. We had to be there, our window I think was around 5 p.m. So we already were getting a setback to try to make it because they had an air show at Rock the Ram. From North Carolina up to Wisconsin, it was Matt and I. Ross, one of his instructors, actually flew with me. He was going to be flying another airplane. Something fell through with it, so he actually rode with me, and we took turns, him and I, flying my airplane.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog here, and we're about to make Tony weightless. Yeah. I had to hang on.
I basically flew 4, he flew 4, and gave me a little break. Didn't have anybody riding with him, and he had to fly the full 8.
You got it again. I'll get you later. Yeah. You gotta have some fun. I mean, the cameras are on. I know. I see. We're trying to make up for the views, brother. Yeah. I was only not being here. That's right. I just looking outside, focus. He's messing with me. I love it. Wake up. Yeah, that's right.
Flying together, it's safer. Time goes by faster. We were always on another channel chatting the whole way. Could have been the scenery. I mean, we were over the mountains. I mean, it was just beautiful, gorgeous. Normally, I'm a lot higher in my bearing, and it's a lot faster. And this trip was an eye-opening for me. I got to see things that you just don't get to see. Driving, flying high. Most of the trip, depends, but we were 1,000 feet over the ground. You get to see everything.
Rock the Ramp is always, usually it's the weekend before Oshkosh. It's where a lot of aviation friends get together. We meet there usually first. And as I mentioned, we actually didn't make it in time, so we had to wait until the air show was over. We actually came in a little late, but we still made it and enjoyed the night and met a lot of friends. They had an air show, they were doing rides, food trucks. I mean, it was just a great event. And it's just really grown over the years. The Rock the Ramp, and I don't know how many people was there, but that airport was packed. And the night show that they had, the bands, and they had a laser show, and it was just a really cool event. So we spent the night, and then the next morning we took off for Oshkosh. But the plan was, let's go to the Rock the Ramp first, and then meet a lot of friends and have a good time. And Saturday morning was the big day. If you've never been to Oshkosh, even if you're not even interested in airplanes, it's for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're into aviation or not. The military puts on a really neat show. If you're into building, if you're into photography, they have everything there.